I've always been a very inquisitive child. I've always asked questions. I've always asked, why is the grass green? Why is the sky blue? Where does the rain come from? Where do children come from? And questions like, what is the universe? What's the world? And so many things. And fortunately, I've had people around me, like my parents or my teachers, who've been very patient in telling me these answers, or encouraging me to ask these questions, a very nurturing space where a child can ask these questions. Sometimes they would give factual answers, and sometimes they would give these magical answers that really ignited my imagination in so many ways. I think it's very important to have teachers who have that patience and who create that space, that environment in which there is a sense of wonder, this is a sense of questioning, that art of questioning is nurtured. For example, I'd go to my dance teacher and I would ask, why should one sit in Aramandi to dance? Why do you have to stretch your arms? Isn't it dance if you're not moving at all? Why is it called Bharatanatyam? Or why should we perform to be called as a dancer? Why do we wear so much jewelry? Or I would go to my music teacher and ask, why do you need a pitch? Why should it sound pleasant? Why should it look beautiful? And I had these teachers who would just explain so beautifully where things came from historically or aesthetically, how it emerged. And it was not just, it has been like this all this while and it will be like this, just do it. I did not have these teachers who said that. They always encouraged or supported these questions and let me wonder. And sometimes they would just say, I don't know the answers. For a teacher to say that, it's a big thing. And I've had teachers who would say, maybe it's your journey to figure it out. And if once you figure it out, let me know. And I think that art of questioning has really shaped me as a person and as an artist. I've questioned aesthetics and forms and codifications and structures and definitions. And also as a person, I've always questioned what are emotions, what is friendship, what are relationships, and what is art itself. I think this art of questioning has really, really beautifully shaped my identity. One other very important aspect of my life which has induced that art of questioning in me is nature. I'm sure we've all grown amidst nature. We've had trees and fields. We all would go to our grandmother's villages and spend our summer vacations there. And this is before the televisions and internet and media invaded our lives. We spend so much time amidst nature. And if you see children, if you put them amidst trees or some greenery, they start to wonder, they start to look out, they start to look within themselves, and they start to question so many things, because nature is full of surprises. It's full of wonder. Just to see that seed germinate and become this tree, it's unimaginable. What does that small seed entail? It's when they see the process of growth, seasons changing, how everything around us just organically transforms itself. It's magic. I'm sure it creates a sense of magic in every child, and I feel that we are kind of losing it out. As an artist as well, there's been moments where I've wondered, where am I heading? Am I sensitive to my surroundings? Why create art when the world is just going to nowhere? It would end any day. Sometimes I just wondered, would be in a closed auditorium with beautiful lights, and we'll be dancing about trees and how beautiful things are, and there'll be like felling trees on the streets, and there'll be like pollution and there'll be noise, and I'm creating this beautiful in my head. As a performer, I'm just talking about beautiful things and wonderful things, and I feel that I'm just surrounded by so much turmoil, so much disaster, and it's really made me question about what is my role as an artist. Recently I've made a conscious effort to go back to my roots to discover the human nature, if you could say. And somewhere getting back to nature, connecting to it, spending time has absolutely changed my approach to art itself. And I think it's very important to I keep telling myself, why where am I heading as an artist? Where am I heading as an individual? How can that be shaped? Will my life change if there's a tree in my life? Thanks to nature, I think I continue to question, even if you might look for your answers in books. You can look for your answers in Google. You can ask your teachers. You can ask people. Your experience might teach you so many things. But there is a beautiful way in nature continues to ask question. Even when the whole world is falling apart, the flower will bloom. Even amidst concrete buildings, in small cracks, you see a tree grow, and you wonder, what is that? What is that creativity? What is it trying to tell us? So nature constantly has reminded me and will remind me to question my own nature and the nature of my world. And that is who I am. I continue to question.